Hey guys, Sumit here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something super important: health insurance. I know, sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry, but trust me, your future self will thank you for tuning into this one. In India's dynamic healthcare landscape, a fee-based health insurance consultant plays a vital role in bridging the gap between consumers and insurance providers. Think of them as your personal health insurance guru, your guide through the crazy maze of policies and fine print. We're talking about someone who's actually on side, not just trying to meet a sales target. Now you might be thinking, Sumit, I have an agent, my uncle's friend's cousin, he's sorted me out. And that's great, but here's the kicker. Unlike commission-based agents, these consultants operate independently, offering unbiased and client-centric advice. This independence is key, people. It means their recommendations aren't skewed by who's paying them the fattest commission. They charge you a fee, upfront and transparent, so their loyalty is to you, the client. It's a whole different ballgame, and honestly, it's the kind of transparency we all deserve when it comes to our health and finances. And why is this becoming so critical right now? Well, their relevance is growing with increasing medical costs and complex policy structures. Hospital bills are skyrocketing, looking more like international phone numbers, and insurance policies are getting so complicated, you practically need a PhD in jargon to understand them. This is where a fee-based consultant steps in, making sense of the chaos, ensuring you're not just buying a policy, but the policy. So buckle up, because we're about to break down why you absolutely need to consider one. Alright, let's kick things off with the big one: unbiased recommendations. Imagine you're buying a car. Would you rather get advice from a salesperson who only sells one brand, or from an independent expert who knows all the brands, their pros, their cons, and can tell you exactly which car fits specific needs and budget? It's a no-brainer, right? That's precisely the difference here. Unlike commission-driven agents, who often have tie-ups with specific insurers and might be, let's just say, to push certain products, fee-based consultants are free birds. They don't have these backroom deals or preferred partnerships influencing their advice. Their only incentive is to find you the best possible policy, period. This means they can conduct truly impartial policy comparisons. They'll lay out all the options from across the market, good, bad, and ugly, and help you weigh them up. It's not about which policy gives the biggest payout. It's about which policy gives the most comprehensive coverage for your hard-earned money. They're looking at your specific situation, your age, your family, your health history, your financial capacity, and tailoring their recommendations solely to your needs. It's like having a personal shopper for health insurance, but one who's fiercely loyal to your wallet and well-being. This level of impartiality is golden, especially when you're making decisions that could impact your health and savings for years to come. Next up, let's talk about getting personal. With your policy analysis, I mean. A fee-based consultant isn't just going to throw a generic plan at you and call it a day. Oh no, they go deep. They conduct detailed assessments of your individual or family health profiles. This isn't a quick glance, it's a proper investigation. They'll ask about pre-existing conditions, family medical history, lifestyle factors, future health goals, and even your risk appetite. Are you someone who wants a basic cover, or are you looking for something that covers every possible eventuality, including that weird rash you got from that dodgy street food last year? Okay, maybe not that specific, but you get the idea. Based on this comprehensive understanding, they then get to work recommending policies that provide the best coverage at the optimal cost. It's not just about finding the cheapest plan. It's about finding the plan that offers the best for your specific circumstances. They'll help you understand what's actually covered, what's not, and why a slightly more expensive plan might actually save you a fortune down the line, or why a cheaper plan might be perfectly adequate if your risks are lower. This personalized approach ensures you're not underinsured, leaving you vulnerable or overinsured, wasting money on features you'll never use. It's about hitting that sweet spot, the policy that fits you like a perfectly tailored suit. Now this is where the rubber really meets the road: claim time. Let's be honest, dealing with insurance claims can be a nightmare. The paperwork, the jargon, the endless phone calls, the feeling that you're battling a faceless corporation, It's enough to make anyone want to pull their hair out, especially when you're already stressed about a health issue. But guess what? A good fee-based consultant doesn't just sell you a policy and disappear into the sunset. They offer comprehensive claim support. These consultants assist throughout the claim process, from helping you gather and submit all the necessary documentation correctly to actually communicating with the insurers on your behalf. Think of them as your personal claim concierge, your advocate in the often confusing world of insurance bureaucracy. They know the ins and outs of the system, they speak the insurer's language, and they can help navigate any roadblocks that might pop up. Their goal is to ensure a faster and hassle-free claim settlement for you. This kind of support is invaluable, especially when you or a loved one is unwell, and the last thing you need is added stress. They're there to make sure that the promise of the policy, that financial protection when you need it most, actually materializes without you having to fight tooth and nail for it. This peace of mind during a difficult time is, frankly, priceless. Ever looked at an insurance policy document and felt like you were trying to read an alien language? All those clauses, sub-clauses, riders, exclusions, add-ons. It's a minefield. This is another area where a fee-based consultant is your best friend. They help clients understand all these confusing bits and pieces. What's a rider? It's like an extra topping on your pizza, an additional benefit you can add to your base policy, like critical illness cover or a hospital cash benefit. What are exclusions? These are the things your policy cover, and trust me, you need to know these up front to avoid nasty surprises later. And add-ons. Similar to riders, they offer ways to enhance your coverage. A fee-based consultant will patiently walk you through all these options, explaining the implications of each one in plain, simple English or Hindi or whichever language you prefer. They'll help you figure out which riders are actually beneficial for your situation and which ones are just fancy extras you don't need. This guidance enables you to customize your policy to suit your specific requirements, ensuring you're paying for what you need and not for what you don't. It's about creating a policy that's as unique as you are, rather than an off-the-shelf product that might not quite fit. No more signing on the dotted line in blissful ignorance. Chapter 5. In the world of sales, sometimes it feels like everyone's just trying to make a quick buck and move on. You buy something, and poof, the salesperson is gone, never to be heard from again unless they want to sell you something else. But with fee-based health insurance advisors, the approach is fundamentally different. They focus on building long-term trust rather than just closing a sale. Because they're not earning a commission on that one transaction, their success isn't tied to how many policies they can churn out quickly. Instead, their business model often thrives on client satisfaction and referrals. Think about it. If they do a fantastic job for you, provide excellent advice, help you save money, and support you during claims, you're not only going to stick with them, but you're also likely to recommend them to your friends, family, and colleagues. This creates a virtuous cycle. Their interest is aligned with yours, your long-term financial health and peace of mind. They're looking to be your go-to person for health insurance advice for years to come, adapting your coverage as your life changes. Maybe you get married, have kids, or develop new health considerations. This long-term relationship focus means you have a trusted partner who understands your evolving needs, not just a transactional agent. Chapter 6. The world of insurance isn't static, it's constantly evolving. New regulations come out, existing policies get updated, and the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, that's the big boss governing all things insurance in India, frequently introduces changes to protect consumers and streamline the industry. Keeping up with all this can be a full-time job in itself. If you're like most people, you probably don't have the time or inclination to read every new IRDA circular or dissect every minor amendment to your policy terms and conditions. And that's perfectly understandable. This is where the expertise of a fee-based consultant really shines. They stay updated with IRDA regulations and help clients understand the implications of any policy changes. It's part of their professional responsibility. They'll proactively inform you if a new rule affects your coverage, or if there's an opportunity to enhance your policy based on recent market developments. This ensures continuous compliance and optimal coverage for you. You don't have to worry about suddenly finding out you're not compliant with a new rule or that your policy is outdated. Your consultant is your early warning system and your guide through the regulatory maze, making sure your protection remains robust and relevant. Chapter 7. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, the fee. Some people might think, why should I pay a fee to a consultant when an agent gives me advice for free? Well, first off, that agent's advice isn't really free. Their commission is built into the premium you pay, whether you realize it or not. But more importantly, though fee-based consultants charge a fee up front, clients often save significantly in the long run. How? By helping you avoid common and costly mistakes. They prevent you from being underinsured, where you don't have enough coverage and face massive out-of-pocket expenses during a medical emergency. That one mistake can wipe out years of savings. Furthermore, they also help you avoid being overinsured, meaning you're not paying for fancy frills and features in your policy that you'll likely never use, which is just money down the drain. And crucially, they steer you clear of inappropriate policy purchases. Those plans that look good on paper, but are riddled with hidden clauses or simply aren't suited to your specific health profile or needs. The upfront fee you pay is an investment in getting expert, unbiased advice that can save you many times that amount over the life of your policy, not to mention the immense stress and heartache of dealing with a bad policy when you're vulnerable. It's about smart spending for long-term financial well-being. Outro. Gentle, reassuring music starts to build. So there you have it, folks. We've covered a lot of ground today, from unbiased advice and personalized analysis to claim support and navigating those pesky regulations. In an environment where medical inflation is rising faster than a rocket and health insurance plans are increasingly complex, a fee-based health insurance consultant in India brings undeniable value. They offer you objective advice because their pockets aren't being lined by insurance companies. Their focus is solely on what's best for you, the client. This isn't just about buying insurance, it's about investing in your future health security. Think about the long-term savings. By avoiding the pitfalls of underinsurance, overinsurance, or simply buying the wrong policy pushed by a commission-hungry agent, you're safeguarding your finances. That upfront fee might seem like an extra cost, but when you weigh it against the potential for massive hospital bills or a rejected claim due to a poorly chosen policy, it's a small price to pay for expert guidance. And let's not forget the peace of mind, knowing that you have the right coverage tailored to your needs and a knowledgeable professional on your side when things get tough. That's something you can't really put a price on. Ultimately, the decision is yours. But I really hope this video has opened your eyes to a different, more client-centric way of approaching health insurance. Do your research, ask questions, and consider if a fee-based consultant is the right partner for your health and financial journey. It could be one of the smartest decisions you make. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and share it with anyone who might benefit. Stay healthy, stay insured, and I'll see you in the next one.